what I'm noticing lately is how women are exhausted, always holding it together, over functioning, not allowing ourselves to rest, feeling guilty when we do, silencing ourselves to keep the peace, and just pushing through as the default. We are encouraged to do so. And why this matters is when we deny ourselves balance, when we suppress ourselves, there's a cost. There's a cost for it. And yes, I am referencing my notes here. There is a cost for not being true to yourself, for not honoring yourself and giving your body, your mind, what it needs. Balance is always the aim. And when we neglect it, it shows up. And our bodies get to a point where it's going to take over if we refuse to listen to the cues. And so not only our bodies, our energy is drained, our joy is depleted, muted, our health takes a really hard hit. And so my idea is, and it has been for some time, is to create a space where women can gather. But this is not a place to come and complain and bitch and moan and do nothing. This is a place to be empowered, to see examples of women who have figured it out. Because sometimes, baby, we need you to pass that light. We need each other to pass the light. We need to see what is possible. And there's nothing more motivating and empowering than seeing someone like us succeeding in something that we are struggling with, because it gives us permission. It lets us know it's possible. And that is very powerful. So that is Emerson down there snoring. So anyway, so it's not a complaint circle. It's not a blame, shame game over here. We blaming men. We blaming family. We're blaming anyone. That's not what we're doing here. We're taking accountability. If that's what you are interested in, you're in the right place. And what that looks like is looking for patterns, paying attention to the mirrors that show us ourselves. And it comes by way of patterns. You'll pick it up. You will know it if you are willing and able to open your eyes to see it. When you're ready, you'll see it. This is also not a place to numb out and distract ourselves. So it might feel a bit heavy, but I'm going to do my best to keep a balance because I want it to be a place where you feel joyful and excited and motivated, empowered, right? So we're going to work on that. So no distractions, no numbing. We ripping the Band-Aid off, baby. We pouring the peroxide on. We're going to feel the little burn, and we're going to do the work. No violins playing over here, okay? We're going to leave that to the professionals. So what we will be doing here, what this space is for, is practice. Practicing using our voice and encouraging one another. Because, you know, they say that if you've never used the muscle, it's going to be weak. It's going to be hard when you try something for the first time. So this is going to be a space where you can exercise your voice muscle. Practice saying what's on your mind. Practice saying no, for instance, and what that feels like, what that sounds like. And muscle memory is real. It's a real thing, right? So this will be a space for you to do these types of things. Practicing rest. I got a lot of goodies. In the works that I will be sharing that aid in rest. And I look forward to you sharing the things that you use for rest, ideas, things that you are putting into practice, because rest is up there with the top, the big dogs that we must make time for. And it's one of my greatest struggles, because it is now 1:37 a.m. I should have been in the bed a long time ago. But for some reason, this is the time of night that I really feel best working and creating. But it's going against the way God created us, and that's to be in rhythm with the sun. And now it's time for sleep. Emerson is sleeping, and he's coming here many times to try to get me to go to bed. So back to the list. Rest is very important. Practicing choices, because that's where accountability comes in. Our choices. And when you're making choices in a arena that is new, we're going to give grace, because if you don't know, you don't know. Unfortunately, some choices have really heavy consequences. And that's where community comes in. If you're willing to listen, if you're willing to take some advice, some tips, you may just be saved from making some detrimental choices. We're going to be practicing safety with self, and that's more so along the lines of building trust in yourself. And that comes with doing what I'm doing right now, is sticking to what I said I was going to do. Keeping promises to yourself. You said you were going to exercise. You said you were going to work out. You said you were going to drink more water. I just got thirsty thinking about it. You said you were going to drink more water. You were going to hold a more positive mindset. You were going to stop scrolling so much. Pick up some new habits that actually develop yourself. All things that I have promised myself, and things that I am working to incorporate into my everyday. And one of the challenges I've had is wanting to do so much and pile it all in, you're guaranteed to last about a couple of weeks, if that long, and then back to what you were doing before. So it's a layering, gradual thing. You need to do one thing at a time, really. One thing at a time. Get it incorporated into your rhythm, your routine, your rituals, and then add on. So we're going to be doing all of that here as a means of supporting one another. We're going to be practicing being unmuted, baby. It doesn't have to be loud because I'm more of a soft-spoken, chill vibe type of person. And that's no shade to my loud, vocal, loud and proud sisters, because yes, we need you. You motivate us. Balance. Balance. We need both. And most importantly, honest and present. Showing up honestly with yourself. If you can't be honest with yourself, I have nothing for you. You gotta be honest with yourself. And sometimes it might not be so fun, but it's a must when you're looking to grow and expand and do big things. And being present, that's another thing. Being present in the moment. Our society is designed to be going 1,000 miles a minute, physically, mentally, going. That's where our society is set up. And so to just be present and take a deep breath, relax in the moment, you have to make a really a huge conscious effort to do just that, to be present, to pause, to cut out all the distractions, and just be. No noise, no devices. It's important for us. I'm not gonna dig into that too hard. And so I'm gonna wrap this up. It's gonna be an ongoing practice. Repetition is what incorporates it into our routines, our rituals, our muscle memory. Repetition. So we have to do it ongoing. And that's what we're going to be doing here. And of course, learning as you go. When you move forward, the road reveals itself. And that couldn't be more closer to the truth. It is the truth. When you take action, when you put one foot in front of the other, the answers will come. And you have to look at it as a system, so to speak, for lack of better words. You move forward, and the direction that you need to go in will be revealed. You might have a detour, a roadblock, a hiccup, but look at it as information. I talked about building self-trust. And the more you do these things, the deeper your trust will grow with yourself. And we're going to be doing it one conversation at a time, just like now. This was actually supposed to be a practice video, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it on out here. And so I'm inviting you, women, ladies, who are ready for change, ready for healing, ready to take accountability, I'm inviting you to join me back here for more discussions like these. And I'm going to need you to use that voice in the comments. I'm going to need to hear from you. Consider it your start of practicing using your voice in the comments. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm going to see you soon.